Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Shay with Survivor Fit, and for those of you who are new here, I want to welcome you to this channel, which is a support channel for those who are either going through domestic violence, who have gone or who have come out of their situation and just want some more support and sisterhood, just to form a more bonded community. And we are all about fitness, fun, and just motivation. We are really, really wanting to see something positive out here in these internet streets because there's just so much struggle content. There's just so much just anguish. There's just so much stuff that's going on. It's nice to see something refreshing and positive on YouTube. As you know, a small creator, I'm literally just now getting back into the swing of things. Started this channel a while ago, just didn't stick with it, just lost all hopes of ever wanting to, even just wanting to just be in front of people. But you know what, I'm like, it's time. Show the people what you are, who you are, what you are about. Let's just have some fun. Let's just bond together. Let's form a community and just be thankful. So y'all, listen, so I told y'all yesterday, or I think it was the day before, that I finally got my personal training, started. At least I've, made the payment, and I'm just, waiting on a few things so that I actually get started. But y'all, I am so hilarious. But this is the thing. I don't know if you have, if anyone has ever has hired a personal trainer. So if you have, you know that there's one thing that you have to do so that they can see what they are going to be working towards your goals, and that is your before photos. Now, I've done this before. I've had a few personal trainers years past. I'm talking about like after my daughter was born, and this is a long, long time ago, and just a few short years ago, a little bit before COVID. And I, since I'm now in my 50s, I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the freak has happened to me? I blame it. First of all, I take full responsibility. I don't blame it on no one. But when I'm looking at my before photos, when I've had to take before photos before, I'm like, whoa, dang, you need some help, girl. So I'm saying to myself, dang, I need some freaking help. So that's the reason why I hired a personal trainer, in the beginning, because I need trusted guidance. I need the support system, just like I'm trying to come on here and be a support system to, my sisters who've experienced a traumatic season in their life. So I'm sitting up here looking at these before photos, excuse me, and I'm like, should I send these? I'm wanting to send my personal trainer my after photos of when I get fit and not even show him the beginning. So what kind of sense does that make? But I'm sitting up here looking at these photos, and I'm like a deer in headlights. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So if you have ever experienced that, and you know that you have to send your before photos, man, your personal trainer needs to know exactly what they're going to be working with. They have to know the package that you come with and the package you want to leave with. You want to, get on stage with, or the healthy results for a lifestyle that you want to have. You've got to show those pictures. You've got to give them the front, the back, and the side. Girl, when I tell you, I was like, oh, this right here don't make no sense. This right here, this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here don't make no sense. I was like, listen, I need to be sleeping in front of the gym, okay? Listen, I need to put a You know how we put a pallet? I mean, just I need to have something on the ground. I need to pull up an air mattress. I need to pull up an air mattress and some sheets and a comforter and go to bed in front of the gym. That's how bad I need to be in the gym. This right here don't make no sense. I got to get with it. And so, I'm so happy that I am pushing myself. I'm not just motivating myself. I want more discipline. I've had discipline before. Of course, motivation wears out and you need discipline. You need consistency. Consistency is the key. You've got to learn how to schedule things. Things have got to be proper. And this is no joke. I am trying to align myself with something that I have not committed to fully and followed through. And that's the issue with me. I have an issue with follow through, and I am here to confess right now. That's what I have an issue with. It's showing up. I can show up, yeah. But am I going to follow through? Am I going to show up the next week? Am I going to show up the next week? Am I going to show up the next week? Am I going to show up 3 months from now? Am I going to get frustrated? Am I going to just say, oh, I don't have this and I don't have that? Those are the times, you have to have that Mamba mentality. And I love Kobe Bryant. I just do. For those who aren't into sports, of course, most people know who he is. And that Mamba mentality, man, that thing right there, that thing will push you. Literally, that man used to play games, his game for the night, and would still be there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, or get there before the practice squad, the team before practice, and be practicing hours before the game started. Now, that's what I call determination. That's what I call being someone who is actually zoned out to zone in. And that is the type of person I'm trying to be in my 50s, because it's so easy, man, to get lazy and comfortable. Who works remote here? Who works remote? Because baby, remote will have you somewhere laying down, relaxed. Soon as you leave your desk that's inside your house to, go cook dinner, and all you do is just go sit on the couch. Remote work, for me, this is my experience. This has nothing to do with you, but it has almost ruined me. Remote work. Now remember, before everything, the world shut down, most, people were in the office. A lot of companies are calling people back. I get that, but there are still thousands of jobs out there that are remote. And baby, when I tell you something remote, it's sedentary. Even though you have to, if those who are working in the office, you have to get in your car, get out of your car, walk into your office, walk to the restroom and things like that while you're working. You can be a couch potato. I get that. But remote work is so comfortable, and your mind starts getting comfortable. And that's where I saw myself. I said, wait a minute, remote work, comfortability, no movement. I got to stop this. I am not 20 years old. I am not 15 years old. I'm not 30 years old. I am in my 50s, and it is time to go to work. So I had to come on here and just say, I did it. I took the plunge, and I had to I had to give my personal trainer my before photos. Like I said, my before photos didn't look like years past before photos. I was like, okay, I know I got to slim down here, but child, I got to look, and I said, they're gonna roll right there. I'm looking at the picture like, wait a minute, they're gonna roll right there, they're gonna roll right there, they're gonna roll right there. I'm like, wait a minute, who this? I'm looking at the back of myself. I'm like, girl, where you come from? That's why I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's time to get with the program. And plus, bringing more awareness to the cause that I'm passionate about also is another reason why I'm getting up and doing this challenge for myself. I want to have health and wellness. That's top notch. That's 100%. That's number one. But to do something that I've never done before, like people who want to run a marathon. If you've never ran a marathon before, what do you have to do? You got to train. You just can't get your behind out there and be like, okay, I'm going to run a marathon this Saturday. Ain't never put on no tennis shoes other than to go to the store, to the grocery store. Ain't put on no tennis shoes, but to just, just run around and run errands. You ain't done nothing to prepare for that marathon. So that means you ain't gonna get nowhere. You gonna run 10 paces or whatever they call it, and then you gonna walk the whole way. And you sure ain't to go no 26 miles, and the 5K probably ain't happening either. But at the end of the day, if you want something really bad, this is what keeps nudging me. I think that's the thing. It keeps just bothering how when you think about something and you really want to do it really, really bad, even if it's taking a trip somewhere, if you don't plan and save, you ain't going on that trip. You're not. You're not. I'm like that video made. No, you're not. It's just, you're not. You're not going. You're not going. You're not going. I sound like Dr. Umar. Peace and Pan-Africanism. But girl, let me stop, because baby, he is all over social media right now. It is a hot mess. But yeah, you're not. If you don't plan, you're not gonna be successful. Your goals will not follow through. Now, there's nothing wrong with child. This wig is all over the place. There's nothing wrong with being spontaneous in life, but everything cannot go on spontaneity. There's things, if you really want something really bad, you've got to train for it. You got to plan for it. You got to, write that list down. You got to stick to that discipline. You got to show up. You got to be consistent. All the things that you've heard of a million times before. But, sometimes it comes to the point where you're just saying to yourself, okay, look, I'm either going or get off the pot. What am I going to do? What are we doing here? There's nothing holding you back. Because, all the time, it's the finances. Oh, I ain't got this. Oh, I ain't got that. We always find excuses not to. We've got to find the excuse or the reason to. And we go back to what those, business executives and those motivational speakers talk about. What is your why? Why are you doing this? Well, I've had my whys about 75 times over and I still ain't done it. But to be honest, at the end of the day, my why now is because I'm sitting down all day and I'm comfortable in my home and I want to challenge myself. This is a personal challenge. It is also a challenge for me to bring more support to a cause that I'm very passionate about because I am a survivor as well. And it's just time. It is literally just time. Sometimes, that's another thing Kobe Bryant said. He said, one of the worst things that people think that listen, it's on social media somewhere, is to believe that you have time. Not just, baby, you don't know when you're going to leave this earth. Nobody knows that, and we don't even have to go into that. But at the end of the day, sometimes we are going through life. We are 20, then we're 30, then we're 40, then we are 50. And you looking around, and you look like, I ain't accomplished nothing but maybe 2 things on this list. I took airplane flights to Hawaii. Okay, that's off my list, my bucket list. I went hiking. Okay, that's off my bucket list. Whatever your bucket list is. But those things that you really want to accomplish and the drive is no longer there. You don't push yourself. You don't listen. You ain't got no cheerleaders behind you. You don't have no cheerleaders on the side. It's just you and you. That's it. That's it. It's just you. So what kind of motivation is that? It's technically not, because you talk yourself out of it all the freaking time. We talk ourselves out of what we are trying to accomplish all the time. And it's so simple and subtle. It's just like that. I will say, I'm going to the gym tonight. I'll get off work. If I have to run an errand, I'll do that. Then I'll cook. TV, I don't really watch TV, but I'll get on social media and start scrolling. It will be 9 o'clock and my mind will say, girl, go to bed. Take a shower, go to bed. And I'll just be like, I'll wake up the next morning and say, I ain't even do what I said I was supposed to do. I said I was going to do this, But I mean, literally, it's so subtle how you talk yourself out of stuff. It will blow your mind. And you look up and you're like, oh, shoot, I'm 50 some years old. I still ain't accomplished what I want to accomplish. And you know it. Tell the truth. I'll wait. And I know I ain't looking in this camera right, but but anyway, y'all, I submitted my photos. I did my questionnaire. I'm going to take you step by step in this entire process, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope it brings some motivation to you. I hope you start doing something that you have always wanted to do and you just have not done it because you just keep talking yourself out of it. You keep making the excuses of I don't have the money. You keep saying you let the word fear get ahead of you. All of the things that you have talked yourself out of 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 months ago, 3 months ago. I am here to say, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Whatever your dream may be, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you may not be just trying to accomplish something that's for physical fitness. It could be anything that will make your life, at least you can say you've done it and you did it. And that if you hadn't have pushed yourself to do it, you wouldn't have gotten to where you wanted to be. And then when you've done it, that sometimes motivates you to go even further. That's the thing. You challenge yourself. You continue to strive to be better and better and better. Not every person that's already a billionaire or a zillionaire, whatever you want to call it, they aren't the only ones who gets a piece of the pie on this earth. We can have it too by accomplishing our own goals. And everything is not about money. Money is good. Money is great. That's how we have to live on this earth. What I'm saying is you are allowing things to pass you by because of the excuses. And that was me. I'm going to say was me. I let everything pass me by because of excuses. Just because of the little things that would come up in my head, I would just say some stuff and then I talk myself out of it. So it's time to stop talking ourselves out of it. If you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, or you're 70, there are so many amazing things that people are doing, especially people who are expats, who are traveling the world, who are doing slow travel, who are away from their home country for 6 months at a time, and then they're back into their home country, exploring, doing those things that they had, grew up wanting to do. It is time. So I've talked your ear enough. Please please subscribe to Survivor Fit. We want our reach to go out further so that people can know that we are here. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, be with us, be a part of the community that we are trying to build so that we can win in life. We have got to put ourselves in a position to win by making sure we escape the negative thoughts. Let's escape the negative thoughts and let's win together, guys. Okay? Thank you so much for supporting Survivor Fit. I am one woman who is trying to make a difference in the lives of survivors of domestic violence, and your support is greatly appreciated. Okay? All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I will be back with another video to continue to update you on what's going on with my personal training. Talk to you guys later. Bye.